Two friends were playing an old online game that almost no one remembered anymore. It wasn't popular, it wasn't updated, and most people assumed the servers had been dead for years. But somehow it still worked. At first, everything felt normal in the way broken old games usually do. Textures loading wrong, empty maps, a strange silence where sound should have been. Even the atmosphere felt off, like the world wasn't fully finished loading. They didn't think much of it until they reached the edge of the map where the environment stopped making sense. There was a wall there that didn't behave like the rest of the game. It didn't stay solid. Every few seconds it would flicker out of existence for a fraction of a second, then return slightly different, like it was being rewritten in real time. When one of them walked closer, it reacted immediately, not with a sound or animation, but with change. Faint symbols started appearing across its surface, unfamiliar shapes that didn't resemble any language either of them recognized. The longer they looked at it, the more structured it became, as if it was trying to organize itself into something readable. At first, they assumed it was just corrupted data, the kind of glitch older games sometimes produced. But the pattern didn't behave randomly. It responded. Every pause, every movement of their camera seemed to influence it slightly, as if it was aware of being observed. Without really meaning to, they started documenting it, copying down what they saw, trying to find patterns. And after a while, those patterns stopped feeling like nonsense and started forming something closer to a message. When they finally decoded it, the words didn't feel like part of the game at all. It simply said, "You shouldn't be seeing this." Neither of them said anything for a moment. The silence that followed didn't feel like a joke or an Easter egg anymore. It felt deliberate, like the game was waiting for their reaction. Then the entire world froze. No crash, no disconnect, no error screen. Just stillness. The kind that feels wrong because nothing in a game is supposed to stop responding completely. A few seconds later, a new message appeared in the center of the screen, sharper and more direct than anything before. "Do not close this." The second friend tried anyway, instinctively going for the exit. Alt F4, Task Manager, everything he could think of, but nothing responded the way it should have. It was as if the game wasn't accepting the idea of being closed. Instead, it continued. And slowly, the environment around them began to shift. It wasn't an immediate change. It was subtle at first, textures rearranging themselves, lighting adjusting in ways that didn't match the original map. Shapes in the distance started forming structures that didn't belong there. Then those structures became familiar. A room appeared where there